Live? Oh no! Welcome back to GOO TV, with the best TV shows bringing right to your screen. Welcome back, GOO Kids. I hope you're doing well. Last week's episode was incredible, but trust me, this week's going to be even better. What's coming up first? Let's have a look. That's right, it's your favourite, GOO Peter. So first of all, we're going to go over, and it starts with the craft. And this week it's a bit different. We have a new craft person. It is Cal. How amazing is that? Right, off we go.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode of GOO Peter. I'll be doing the craft today, and we'll be making some paper flowers, and then we'll be going to Ellie, who's doing the game. So let's find out how to make some paper flowers.
Okay, so for craft today, we're going to be making these paper flowers. Now they can be as colourful or not as colourful as you want. And we're going to be needing a few things. So, first thing we're going to be needing is an A4 piece of paper. We're going to be needing markers or crayons or paint, any colours you want, okay? We're going to be needing some scissors. So if you're not confident with scissors, make sure you ask a grown-up to help you. We're going to be needing some sellotape. We're going to be needing some glue. Now, I've got runny glue, but if you've got a Pritt stick or a glue stick, that's going to be loads better. You're going to need something circular to draw around, okay? So I've got a jar lid, and then you're going to need a straw. If you haven't got a straw, you could use a stick or a pencil or a pen. And then finally, I've got some sparkly bits and pieces, some buttons, some stickers, some little felt pieces. These are all optional, so you don't need these, but I'm going to be using them because I've got them at home. First thing we're going to do is fold our piece of paper in half. Okay, and we're going to need to use both sides of our piece of paper. Next thing we're going to do is take our scissors and we're going to cut the piece of paper in half. Okay, now we're going to put one to one side and we're just going to focus on this one. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to colour on our piece of paper, and we can do any pattern, any colours that we want, okay? So just grab a pen and start colouring. Colour, 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 colour. And then after a while, yours will look just like this one. Okay, so this is one I coloured in earlier. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to start cutting our piece of paper into strips. Okay, now we could just pick up our scissors and start cutting, but I want to make sure that my paper is about the same size. So I'm going to fold my piece of paper a few times. We're going to go in half and then we'll cut it. And then we can fold them in half again. Okay, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But that's no good. No, I needed 16. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I know. I could cut them in half again. And they're all done. Perfect. Now, while we've got the scissors out, we're going to get back out our first piece of paper that we had. So you know how we cut it in half? This is the other half. We're going to take our circular object and we're going to draw around it. Ooh. Ooh. Bloop. There we go. And then we're going to cut it out. Now, we're going to take our colourful strips and we're going to put our circle to the side and we're going to get our glue. Now, because I've got runny glue, I've popped it in a bowl. Now I've got a paintbrush, but if you're using your glue stick, you can just rub it right on. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put some glue on the end here, and then we're going to fold the paper over with the colour facing out and stick it together. Just like this, okay? But we want to make sure that we're only putting glue on the end, so probably about a finger amount of glue on the end of our piece of paper, okay? Right, let's have a go. And then just pinch it together, and then that's perfect. And we'll just pop it to dry out the side, okay? And then we'll just keep going through all of them. Perfect! We've got them. Oh, what a good job, everybody. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them to the side so they've got a couple of minutes to dry, and we're going to carry on with the centre of our flower. Okay, now you can decorate this any way you want to, but I think I'm going to maybe stick a button on mine. I think this could be fun. So I'll stick a button on it, put some glue in the middle. And then what else could I do? What else is in my little pot of things? Should we put some of these yellow bits on? These yellow bits look a bit like the middle of a flower, don't they? Perfect. Perfect. Right, let's make sure that's nice and sturdy. And then we're going to flip it over because we're going to bring these back and start putting our paper flower together. Okay, so to make it look like this, I'll turn it round so we can have a look at the other side. Now what I've done here is so easy. All I've done is I've popped some glue on the end here and then I've just stuck it like this. So we'll have a look this way. So all I'm going to do is pop a little bit of glue on the end here, look. Just the same as before. And then I'm just going to, on my little circle, I'm just going to stick it around the edge. Just like that. And then when we turn it over, look, it's perfect. Now, you can stick your petals down any way that you want to. Okay, but I'm going to try and make sure they're as even as possible. There we go. And then while your flower is still facing this way, we're going to stick our straw on, okay? So you need to find where there's a little gap with your petals. This is where you're going to need your sellotape, okay? So find the end of the sellotape, which I know can be a bit tricky, and then use your scissors to cut a little piece of sellotape, but be careful of your fingers. And then you're just going to stick your straw down to the back of your flower, and then when I turn it over, it's done! Wow, that looks so good. And look, now we've got two to go together. Well guys, what a great craft to do today. And there's so many different ways that you could do these flowers. What about doing splodges on your piece of paper so it looks a little bit like a pink cow? Or doing a pastel rainbow? Or what about even doing some work with some colouring crayons and starting off one colour and finishing at another one? Oh, so I'm going to finish off these other flowers and I'll get back to you later.
Wow guys, I can't believe how incredible these paper flowers turned out. Don't forget, after you've done yours, get your grown-up to send them to us on Instagram so I can have a look. But the fun's not stopping there. We're going to Ellie with the game.
Well, your crafts were amazing and every week you get better and better. Well, now it's time for our game on GOO Peter, so get excited, get ready to have some fun with me. Let's go! Well, for your game today, you're going to be doing a caterpillar race. To do that, you're going to have to make your caterpillar. So I'm going to show you what you need to do. Your first step is to grab some paper, a Sharpie crayon or pen, some scissors, and later you're going to need a straw. So you need to cut your paper so it's about this big. Then you need to fold your paper in half. Then you need to open it up and fold each side into the middle. Once you've done that, fold each side into the middle again and fold the pieces so they meet. Should have something like this. Then you're going to have to round the edges off until you have something like this. Then what you need to do is open up your piece of paper. Should look something with bumps all the way down each side. Your final step is to draw a smiley face on your caterpillar. Like that. Once you've done that, you need to put your caterpillar down and grab your straw. Now it's time for the race. Wow, that one's a fast caterpillar. You can make as many as you want. You can have races with people in your house or try and time yourself to see how quick you can get that caterpillar moving. Well, that's the game for today. I'm sure you're going to have so many ideas on how to make your caterpillars look really cool. Well, that's it for GOO Peter. We look forward to seeing you next time. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Goodbye.
Yes, get in! Thank you, Ellie, for that game. That was amazing. I loved that. It was so much fun. Now, what do we have? That's right, you know it. It is the greatest dancer. Today, we are going to go back to one of our contestants that got through to the next round. Let's go and see who it is.
Hi guys, I hope you're doing really well. I just want to say thank you for voting me through to the next round. I'm really excited to be doing another dance for you today, and today I'm going to be doing a dance called Jesus is My Superhero, and it's by Hillsong. So yeah, hope you enjoy.
sister, my best friend. Jesus, you're my... How amazing was that? Let's hope she got through. I love that dance. Jesus, you're... Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Not again. Breaking news. Over to you, Chrysula.
Hey kids, welcome to GOO Round. My name's Chrysula and I'm going to be praying with you today. So if you just get yourselves comfortable and close your eyes and bow your heads and we'll pray together. Okay? Yes, Lord, we thank you that we are able to make these GOO videos so that we all can have fun in this time. We ask that we can continue to have fun in this situation. We praise you as we know that you have this situation in your hands and that you have a plan. And if we're worried, we have nothing to worry about because we know that you have done this all for a reason. Ready? Amen! Well done, guys.
I love praying. It's one of my favourite things to do. Right now, we have the one and only TV show. That's right, Adventures of a GOO Leader. This week, we are following the one and only Benjamin Owen. Let's see what he's been up to this week. Let's go!
Hey GOO, what's happening? Welcome to a brand new episode of Adventures of a GOO Leader. Today's episode is going to be really exciting and you're going to see why in just a minute. Let's get some stuff. I think we're about ready to go now. I've got my jacket so I don't get cold. I've got my GOO t-shirt and I've got my water so I don't get thirsty. You've got to stay hydrated when you go on these adventures. Let's go. So we're here now on our adventure and as you can see, look at all these trees and leaves. I'm in the forest, although I can't actually leave, so I'm in my garden, that's why there's loads of iron in here, but let's push on. So what we're going to talk about today is all the plants and all the trees around us, like this. We have a lot of plants in this garden, so many, and it got me thinking when I was writing this, like, why did God make these plants, and what's so special about them? And I had a look around the garden, and I had a think, and God made these that we can see as beauty in everything that we do. Everywhere we go, we can see trees and we can see plants, and that's so special because no plant in this garden, in the world, in a forest, no plant is the same. Every plant is unique. Its number of petals and its colour and what the petals look like, it's always a little bit different. And that got me thinking it's the same with us. You're different to me and I'm different to you, I'm different to the rest of our GOO leaders, and no one of us is the same. But if we come down here, if we look at this tree, every little bit, every leaf is different, every leaf is unique and it's important and it's special and it's a home to little insects and that's a home to some birds, and they all serve a purpose and they all serve a different purpose and they all look beautiful and wonderful and they all make you happy. So I'm going to set you a little challenge that once you've watched this video, once you've seen every other program we got to show you today, that you go outside, you have a look at these plants and you see what beauty you can find in each and every one of them. So have a great day. Thanks for watching.
What a fun adventure that was this week. What's next? I can't remember. Does anyone remember what it is? They've been doing it all week. I can't remember. That's it. It's the memory verse. Oh, how do I forget the memory verse? Let's see who's doing the memory verse this week.
Oh my gosh, this is alive. Sun shining, birds singing, face mask on, nails done. What day is it? Sunday! We've got film for GOO! Ah! Okay, I am ready. If you don't know me, my name is Jacob. It is great to be with you this morning. It is now time for our memory verse part of the video, and I am super duper excited. I hope you have enjoyed doing it this week, and now it is time to do it together for the last time. Are you ready? It goes like this. Remember, I have commanded you to be strong and brave. So do not be afraid, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1 verse 9. I hope you've enjoyed the memory verse for the week. Send us your videos on Instagram and Facebook. Let us see how well you've been able to do it. I'm off to have my toenails painted, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
Thank you, Jacob, for that memory verse. I hope you got it. Make sure you're sending videos of you doing the memory verse. You might get a shout out next week. Shall we see who's getting a shout out this week? Drum roll, please. Andrew France, we've been seeing all the videos your mum has been sending in, and we love watching you doing the game, doing the craft, doing the memory verse, and we love keeping up to date with what you're doing. And you need to do this too. Everyone at home, make sure you send in all your stuff and you can get a shout out too. I'll see you next week. Bye.